Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yes.
To this day, I still do not know what this is.
I'm so proud that you didn't get spoiled.
My knowledge is that it is a visual novel that becomes something beyond that. And that's it. I don't know what. Okay.
But
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, so
This is going to be a shock to some people who don't know what this is. It's probably as much as it is to me. Oh, that's great. Can't check settings.
We're gonna turn that.
Or should I just go into new game?
Go into settings real quick, just because. Yeah, that's all good.
It's a new game then.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
I'll be Turbo, not Turbo Ken. Turbo Kun.
Turbo Kun. Nice.
Turbo's my character in Diablo right now.
Yeah.
Hey! See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. What a Japanese sentence.
Yes.
This game is totally made by Americans, isn't it?
Totally.
Okay. One of those games.
Yep.
It's like Katawa Shoujo, but it just takes a really harsh left turn somewhere. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's
smash it, you're gonna pick up
smash the motherfucking like button. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Ha ha ha!
I don't think that was the...
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Bitch. Turbo-kun. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Sure was.
That's mean, Turbo-kun. I can't believe I'm going to be saying Turbo-kun.
That's why I chose it.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, that was you. Fine.
Fuck.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
With a tilde. Whatever you say, Sayori-chan, San-sama. Gun! We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Turbo-kun, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in sandwiches. I've been looking, or I haven't been looking either. I haven't been looking.
That's not true. You did told me you joined a club this year.
Shit. Just fucking shit, you're right. I'm sure it's possible that I did, but one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Word up.
Word up.
Legalized rage.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills in college or the workplace.
Guess what? I didn't have any skills
home.
after college either. Joke's on you.
Your happiness is important to me, you know.
Ah, fuck.
And I know
That's
you're happy
shit.
now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Are you familiar with the term NEET?
Yes.
Okay.
Not employed in... What? Not employed, educated, or in training?
I didn't know it was an acronym, so you
Yes.
know more about it than me.
Yes.
You trust me, right?
No.
It's a
Your
good
hair is
response.
pink. This is usually a bad sign.
Don't make me
I guess a very
worry
pale
about
salmon.
you.
Alright. Ooh, I got a thought. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Though given the name of the game, I'm probably tied to one. Can't join the fishing club. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Deskate! Washington Gakata! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? If she were a soda, she'd be caffeine-free. I guess seeing her so much makes me worried. Want her to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever.
Bored
It's
as
over
fuck!
before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello.
Man, I was in anime club in college.
Me too.
Boy.
Just know we weren't at the same
We
time.
were at the same one, yeah.
At the same time.
Same time.
That was the issue.
I guess on the bright side, I discovered Kill la Kill.
Yeah.
I think was through anime.
When I was at that club, I discovered that there was only one other person in that entire club that I didn't think was fucking crazy. We both knew her as Rachel.
Yep, Rachel.
Yeah.
She was crazy.
She was crazy.
She was the fun kind
But
of
she was the good type.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No what?
well, that you could join my club.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Boy.
Vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature.
I don't.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club.
I'm the vice president.
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's only 2 of us here, so you get to be vice.
That's how it all starts.
Go to
My
the
plan all
anime
along.
club.
Please?
You didn't say I had to join your club.
Because it's a good club. I need new members.
Bitch.
And
Natsuki
Natsuki make cupcakes and everything.
Cupcakes. What kind, though?
Cherry.
That's acceptable. Long side. Stop by for a cupcake.
Yeah, let's go.
Can I right-click to save? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Nope.
Nope, that moves the window. I wonder for what? That's ominous. There's only 2 kinds of games where you need to move the window for something. And it's porn and porn. This ain't that kind of game. I can feel it in my bones. I would not have heard about this game as well as I did if it was porn. That's the secret.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made it to YouTube, I think.
No, it surely wouldn't.
Everyone, the new members here.
Don't call me a new member.
Too late.
Girl 1.
Alright, do you want to be girl 1? Or do you want me to be girl 1?
I'll let you be girl 1.
Alright. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh, God. No, I'm like, fuck, I have to voice people now.
Yeah.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Turbo Kun, what a nice surprise.
And that's your favorite one? Or who's your favorite? I forget.
She is my favorite.
This one?
Monica is my favorite.
Okay.
And there's unfortunate problems that you'll encounter, so
I'm sure.
yeah.
It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? I can't even read. Sorry.
Natsuki.
Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Or voiced by Rie Kugiyama. She is also the one who makes cupcakes, according to
They're
Sayori.
cherry. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest.
I like how we
club.
have to pause, look at the name, and be like, "Oh right."
I'm trying to just remember off the top of my head, but it's not good.
Of
too
names,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, her portrait heart
Oh,
changed.
that was me again. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Turbo. I forgot.
It's okay.
Oh, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
Oh yeah,
That's right.
you're right.
It's great to see you again, Turbo-kun.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. But she wears a cardigan that looks like a waffle cone.
Yes.
So she's basically trash.
Come sit down, Turbo-kun. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Oh, do I get to choose?
I'll get the cupcakes.
I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got too excited.
I like the egregious
Then
use
how
of
about I make some
tildes.
tea as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Girls have a
with
few
lots of
desks
tildes.
arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. So this game has like different endings, yes? Or is it one definite ending, just with different routes getting there? Or is that too much of a spoiler?
I wouldn't say it's a spoiler, but you've got You've got... I'm gonna spoil something. You've got 3 girls you can date. You can't date Monica.
Oh, okay.
You can't... Or I shouldn't say you can't date Monica. When we get to the section where you're, like, start selecting your girl, kinda, she's not an option. That makes sense. You'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
It'll answer itself
She's
as
like,
you
you can't date me.
It'll answer itself as you go.
Gotcha. She's a robot. Still feeling awkward to take a seat next to Sayori. It's not like... Have you seen Solo yet?
No,
Never mind.
I really want to. I haven't seen it yet.
Robot wants the penis. It's a
Robot
little
wants
weird.
the penis. Nice.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Kawaii ne!
Kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking.
Or at least decorating.
Yes.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Subarashi. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Anticipation is building.
Yes!
Waiting for me to take a bite, I finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Baka. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Nice.
Yes.
Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you. Baka. Baka baka.
Baka 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 baka.
Baka baka baka. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I can't read. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Blush!
It's not like I want you to read, Baka.
I meant that,
Baka baka. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Nothing. By force! Well, I haven't enjoyed any clubs yet, but Sayori seemed really happy to be here, so...
Yeah, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home.
Oh.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Wow!
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club, especially with all the demon heads in the hallway.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Shit.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow the club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
No! You got a little fang. I feel to be put in an awkward place because I am probably going to venture more towards this route. And I'm not going to voice both myself and her.
If it happens, we'll make a switch.
Okay. But we'll see. It's too early to tell.
Yeah.
But I have a soft spot for Taiga characters.
Yeah.
So, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
I'm not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Well, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup, much like the rim of her butthole.
My favorite series of novels that build deep
like
and complex fantasy worlds.
Huh.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
It's like Sword Art Online, except it doesn't suck. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
I like spaghetti.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
No.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh boy. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
I'm a small girl. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for just a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
And don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is as cute as you are.
Aw. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Shit.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities.
Open up your readers.
Open them up.
I will open you.
Show them the deepest reaches of your heart.
Of your anus.
Open up your soul.
My anus is wide.
Stare into the abyss and it will stare back.
My anus looks back.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuki? Or Yuri? Shit, I got all fucked up. Maybe you should share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Natsuki. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nani?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of your own.
Oh god.
The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Oh no.
That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get to a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Club bond.
Isn't that right?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought. Turbo-kun!
Turbo-kun. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls shackle me to a table, and demons start shooting out of my eyes.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Getting ready to throw you on that table! Oh! You really did scare me for a moment.
Oh no, I suplexed him!
Now it's my turn to scare you!
Ah! If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official.
Hair just hitting her in the face.
Welcome to the literature club.
Hey.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Turbo-kun, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I wish the text boxes were a different color. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Your English-speaking skills, too, good God. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Turbo-kun, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Yay! Friendship. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have grown closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and my circumcisions. Good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
I was going to have you save before that, but that's okay.
Time to write a poem.
Save right now.
I can probably, yes.
Yep. Okay. So, I have you saved because these three girls,
yes,
they're your choices.
Okay.
Depending on the words you select, they all relate to one of the girls.
Okay.
And that's how you draw their attention. That's how you'll select who you're going to hang out with.
Yes.
So take what you know of these girls
to
help pick them.
So she likes horror stuff as of late, or anything that's deeply personal. She likes cutesy stuff. What the fuck does Sayori like even?
She is about emotions.
Okay.
She's super
I guess,
happy.
yeah, she's very expressive
Yeah.
about... So we got time, variance, fester, memories, embrace. Do I just choose different keywords?
Just choose keywords.
Hair. Just hair. We'll do embrace. Unrestrained. For the restraints I'll have later. Wow, for a split second I thought they said miscarriage, and I was like, whoa! Whoa!
Oh shit, it's beginning too soon. No.
I'll do holiday. Dream. Ooh, I like Starscape. Heartbeat. Oh, and they jump up when it's... Ooh, smile. Boop. Shit. Childhood is good. Suicide is not great. Way to go.
My
Ambient. Puppy. I like her face when she jumps up. It's cute.
Oh, it's super good.
Fireworks. Sunset. Judgment. Judgment. Contaminate. Marshmallow. We'll throw a fickle in there.
Go for it. I'll have no judgment of whatever character you swing for.
I already know what I want. I'm trying to just not make it so blatantly obvious, but I kind of already said it.
Well, go for it.
But I also want to make this seem more natural.
Gotcha.
But this is a visual novel first. For now.
It's a visual novel
clumsy.
through and through. It's just not normal.
Parfait. Anime. Ah! I knew it! Happiness. Cheer. And we'll do Kitty, the last one.
You're either gonna get her or Sayori.
They were kind
They're
of
pretty
balanced,
back and forth. Hi again, Turbo-kun. Glad to see you didn't run away. Ha ha ha.
Not like I had a choice. I'll put a save here just in case. So I'm sure I'll find out pretty quickly who I got.
Nah, don't. Oh, that's you.
Oh! This might seem a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Turbo-kun.
Not like I had a choice.
This isn't too overwhelming of a commitment.
Yeah, I'm also going to take a water.
Grab it!
I haven't talked this much.
Yeah, I know, this is going to be brutal. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Fucking
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs last year. Or this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Oh! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Turbo-kun always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He keeps me with busy work without even asking. He helps me with busy work. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Yeah. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Shit.
How come? You and Turbo-kun can become good friends too. Sayori? Oh,
Sayori.
Shut the fuck up.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Well, wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Why would he say first? Whatever. Written weird.
Yeah.
So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be.
All right.
Adding
Well,
words.
here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a gun! She's got a gun! It's not a gun, it's a book! Secure the book!
It's my machine gun. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Nerd! How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Joke's on her, I can't read! Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably, oh god, fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
Ah, you got Sayori.
Bullshit!
We're probably going to seem really lame.
Time travel!
That's not going to save it. You got to do the pop-up.
Yeah, I know. I loaded my save. We'll be back! And we are back. We'll save over that one too.
There you go.
We've chosen the correct girl this time.
There you go.
Seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand.